welcome to Today on 2. It is Thursday, the 14th day of March. And let's see, we are broadcasting live worldwide.
That's right.
Channel2Cullman.com. And on the same website, we have an archive of all of our previous shows.
That's correct.
Which are also available on YouTube. It's a beautiful sunshiny morning. Sun just came up moments ago. Let's start with the weather forecast for today. Weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. Here's the weather almanac for the 14th of March. The average high temperature is 66. The average low is 38. The record high, 84 in 1967. The record low, 6 in 1993. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:59 and sunset this afternoon at 6:54. There you can see the satellite picture, and once again, the snow is where it should be, up north. Our part of the country should be sunny skies today. There you can see the satellite picture. Here's the forecast for today. Sunny, still a little bit windy. High today of 53. For tonight, cloudy, breezy, low of 39. But boy, look at the rest of the next several days. Partly sunny tomorrow, a high around 70. Saturday, 72, Sunday, 71, Monday, 72. Whoops, what happens in the middle of next week? Wow, we'll just overlook that part of it and enjoy starting tomorrow and for the weekend.
Yes,
in the 70s
very
every
warm
day.
weather this weekend.
Did you hear about the fella who sent a text to his friends? The text said, "I have lost my smartphone. Please call me." 12 of his friends did. He's now looking for smarter friends.
Oh, that's funny.
Think about that.
Yes.
Okay. Who was our friend of the day for
Our
today?
Facebook friend of the day today is Miss Davia Johnson, and she likes Christian music and being a parent, and who doesn't like that? And thank you, Miss Davia, for being our Facebook friend. And if you'd like to be our friend on Facebook, please log on to Facebook and friend us. We're Channel 2 Cullman.
And Cullman High School has a big musical production coming up. We're going to find out about that today.
That's right. We have two of the cast members from CHS's production of Aladdin that's coming up this weekend. Their opening is actually tonight at 7. We're going to speak to Jackson Hogan and Miss Dara Moss.
Okay, that's what we have lined up. George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
And it's time for news and commentary on this, a Thursday. And you would think, looking at the morning papers, that everything was education-related or the new pope. Interestingly enough, the new pope, an Argentinian, left his office like Elvis, except not necessarily in the same way. He's out doing some things, trying to get acclimated, I'm sure, to all the responsibilities of being the new pope. Nonetheless, education-wise, the Senate Education Committee down in Montgomery killed a bill to repeal the Common Core standards for public schools. Our school system is getting a lot of attention, and of course that's the future of our country. The future is what we're teaching our young kids and such. And also, I guess by now you've heard the Alabama Supreme Court has to they vacated a temporary restraining order blocking House Bill 84, the Alabama Accountability Act. That's been getting all the press. Some people upset about it. This bill will go to the governor now, and he will probably sign it into law. It's kind of interesting, though. The Democrats down there saying that House Minority Leader, for example, Craig Ford, of course, they've been fighting this. This ruling, he says, does not mean an end to the legal challenges. This was just the first issue. But regardless of the legal challenges, he said, Democrats remain committed to repealing this terrible bill, and that will be our first priority if voters elect a Democratic majority to the state legislature in 2014. Huh? You really think so? Lordy mercy. We asked former Senator Zeb Little what would it take for a local Democrat to win an election. He said, magic. So, I don't know. And the thing that really gets me about this thing is that this bill, this Accountability Act, is designed to help students in failing schools, trying to help kids so that their parents can afford to send them to a school that is not failing. Now, we don't have to worry about it in Cullman County or the city of Cullman, but there are places north and south of us who do have failing schools, and no one cares. Not enough to do something about it. So this act is for the purpose of letting those kids find a better school, a better future. And why there's so much talk about it? They're worried about losing money. School systems losing money because they won't get those federal tax dollars for those kids. It's about money is what that's about. Oh, well. And the Senate Finance and Taxation General Fund Committee has approved a bill to allow private operators to lease lodging facilities and golf courses within 12 state parks. Example, Guntersville. You realize that from fiscal year 2007 through 2011, Lake Guntersville State Park took in about $22.6 million. It spent $25 million. Uh-oh. Something's going to have to go on there, right? And I don't know, the more you take on park-wise, and people expect parks to be free, like Smith Lake Park and some of these others, Portsmouth Lake. But it takes money to keep these things up. Let's look at all the mowing that has to go on, for one thing, and all the other things, insurance. It's just an incredible situation, money-wise, when it comes to trying to keep these facilities open. Well, in Decatur, they're making big plans because they want to take that place, that spot of property that 5 years ago had all kinds of potential. I'm talking about the place where I-565 goes into I-65 on the west side, near the river. They want to put in big hotels, convention centers, and all that. Well, the economy came along and sort of kicked those plans in the backside, but they have other ideas now and other plans to go ahead and develop that. That would be interesting. They're talking about, though, what? They want a Bass Pro Shop there? Now I'm getting confused. I thought we had one going up down, toward the Trumbull or the 222 exit. So what's that about? A Bass Pro Shop up there? Maybe we're becoming infested with bats, fishing, I guess. I don't know, something like that. At any rate, one of the things that's kind of scary, one thing I always enjoy, though, in the fall is when you see all those monarch butterflies coming through. Now, they spend the winters in Mexico, and then during the summer they migrate north, some as far as Canada, right? The number of monarch butterflies making their way, though, to Mexico has dropped 59% this year. 59%. That's its lowest level since record keeping began 20 years ago. And they blame a number of things. The area where they live or where they roost or whatever the butterflies do in Mexico is losing a lot of acreage to clearing, cutting trees, that sort of thing. And there are a lot more pesticides out there now as these things are making their way north. It just always astounds me something so delicate as a butterfly can go that far, They don't make the complete cycle because during the process, they, of course, some of them look pretty ragged. I saw a National Geographic special. By the time they get to Mexico, they're looking pretty rough because there's a lot of wind currents and things. But they lay their eggs, and then they start going back. They lay their eggs on milkweed. I don't know that I know what a milkweed looks like, but there are fewer and farther between when it comes to that sort of vegetation. So that's another reason. Florida's lieutenant governor resigning, and 60 other people charged in a scandal involving a purported veterans charity that authorities say was a front for a $300 million gambling operation. Oh, man, can you believe this? These people are saying that this Allied Veterans of the World, meant to help veterans, right, was actually a front. And the lieutenant governor, Republican, is pulling the plug. She's stepping down. She was a veteran herself, mind you. But the investigation involved 57 arrest warrants, 54 search warrants issued in Florida, and 5 other states, including Alabama. I wonder how easy Milton McGregor's sleeping tonight. A propaganda video apparently made by North Koreans, or was it the Chinese? They're saying that citizens in America live off of snow, and they've eaten the country's entire population of birds. They say, who was it? Mark Twain said, a lie will be 3 times around the world making its trek before the truth has time to put its boots on. And such as this, who knows? Anyway, this propaganda says that the streets in America are piled with body bags filled with homeless drug addicts. Of course, the Japanese did basically the same thing during World War II about the Americans, too. Not quite that incredulous, though. Stay tuned. More of Today on 2 after this.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Cullman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Welcome back to Today on 2. It's time to give away some prizes on this Thursday. Let's see what we have to give away. The bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard. And we have the large pizza from Papa Murphy's Steak and Bake Pizza. Those are the prizes we have for today. Let's look at our merchant ads. And we start with Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore just down the road. Gift certificates always available, and browsers always welcome at Deb's Bookstore.
And Mr. Hicks Menswear, they're the Reader's Choice Award winner for men's clothing. And Prom 2013 is coming up, and you can get your formal wear from Mr. Hicks.
Come and see the guys, Greg and the guys at Tires for Less, located on Highway 31, just past 157. They're more than just tires. That's Tires for Less.
And Barnett Tax Service. Ms. Barnett has been serving Cullman for 41 years. There's no appointment necessary. She can do your tax returns, electronic filing, and bookkeeping. She does direct deposit to your debit card, or you can pick up your refund check at the office or have it mailed to your home.
And Smitten is available at the Uniform Place. Get Smitten. New styles and brands arriving for the season. Uniform Place, of course, on 2nd Avenue Southeast.
And the crew at Earl's Body Shop wants to remind you to move over for all emergency vehicles. Earl's Body Shop offers large and small towing, local or long distance. You can visit them on Highway 31 or on the web at earlsbodyshop.com.
Cups Accounting and Tax Service, quality service at reasonable rates. Check with Cups before you pay too much. They will file personal, business, corporate, or farm tax returns. That Cups Accounting and Tax Service.
And the Yates Chance Christian Bookstore, the heavenly gift that fits the season. You can experience God's message this Easter at Yates Chance Christian Bookstore. That's in the South Cullman Shopping Center.
People's Tires Brake and Alignment Center. Today is Thursday. You get $3 off an oil change today and every Thursday. The People's Tires located on Catherine Street.
And spring blooms with the colors of Sorelli. Their new arrivals now arriving at Doug Doggett Jewelers. They're on Compass Way, Southwest Cullman.
There we go with some of the merchant ads. Our question for today, where is Cups Accounting? Tell us the location or maybe give us a landmark. Where they're next door to. Where will you find Cups Accounting? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. And the first person with the correct answer receives the bag of assorted apples from Steel Orchard and the large pizza from Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza. Where is Cups Accounting? We say on the ad right next door to, and it's another business, or you can give us another location if you want to. Where will you find Cups Accounting? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. Remember, just one winner per household within a 30-day period of time. Any phone calls for today? Don't tell me we stumped everybody. Okay, there is a call coming in. We'll try and see if we can get somebody on here quickly. A couple of calls. We'll see if we can get a call ready to go. If not, we'll move on. Okay, line 2, they say, hello, who's calling? Who's calling, please?
Dale.
From where are you calling?
From Baldwin.
From Baldwin. Okay. Where is Cups Accounting? Where is Cups Accounting?
It's on 31 on the right, just before you get to Sticks and Stuff.
You got the right place, right next door to Sticks and Stuff on Highway 31. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, right next to Sticks and Stuff. Let's look at the rest of our merchant ads right now. Starting with Mullins Body Shop, over 50 years for auto body repair and towing. You can still count on them each and every day. Mullins Body Shop.
And Barnett Tax Service. Ms. Barnett does tax returns, electronic filing, and bookkeeping services, including W-2s and 1099s. She's been serving Cullman for over 41 years. She does direct deposit to your debit card. She's located on Main Avenue.
And the difference is not when you open our bottle, it's when you open our door. Borden Family Pharmacy, located on Highway 157, a good neighbor pharmacy.
And Renard's Gallery and Gifts. They offer jewelry, framing, and prints. Renard's Gallery is located on First Avenue, or you can visit them on the web at renardsgallery.com.
Medical Arts Apothecary, caring for you and your family. Located a block south of the Cullman County Courthouse, Medical Arts Apothecary, in business for 50 years.
And fitness opportunities are available at the Cullman Wellness and Aquatic Center. They have a 6-lane competition pool, a full fitness center, and a variety of aerobic and cycling classes. Day passes are available.
Baldwin Counseling Center, they'll help you with weight loss, individual and family counseling, lifestyle coaching. Call Dr. Howard Rogers for an appointment today. Baldwin Counseling Center.
And Autotech Foreign and Domestic Repair and Service. See David Methvin at his new location. They're on County Road 1354 in Vinemont, beside Ridgemont Community Church.
And here's the blizzard of the month, the Dairy Queen Oreo cookies, crumbled and tumbled with cool mint and creamy vanilla soft serve at Dairy Queen. Those are the merchant ads we have for today. A reminder, tomorrow we'll be giving away our prizes for our birthdays and anniversaries.
That's right.
Let's see, coming up next, we'll talk about the high school production of Aladdin. Stay tuned.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Westminster Assisted Living.
It's like 5-star hotel service.
There's a full-service beauty salon, barbershop, library, and activity rooms, private dining room for personal and family entertaining, and a skylit 2-story atrium conversation area. Westminster Assisted Living also has a memory support care unit for residents with Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. Westminster Assisted Living. Come live with us.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
We are going to talk about the Cullman High School production of Aladdin, which starts tonight. Our guests are Dara Moss and Jackson Hogan. Welcome to the program today.
Thanks for having us.
Jackson, we talked to you at Christmas time before the production of A Christmas Carol, which was a very unique production. Well, Aladdin's also going to be unique.
Oh yes, and unique in the actual sense of the word. There will be no other schools that will perform Aladdin the way that we are going to perform it. We have rewritten, much of it ourselves, changed some things that we didn't like and added some things that we enjoyed, and really made it a Cullman production, something that we can be proud of, something worthy of what we are calling our legacy production.
For people who have seen the movie and are familiar with the story, what will be different?
Well, first off, that we have 2 different Jasmines and 2 different genies. And the fact that Peyton and I, she's the other Jasmine, we have completely different takes on Jasmine's character. And so each night will be a different aspect to the play. You get a different perspective. And as well as the genies, we have a female genie and our male genie.
So anybody that goes to the production tonight and then would go again tomorrow night,
it'll be it'll be like a different show, yeah.
Because each actor will portray the character a little bit different.
A little bit differently in gestures, mannerisms, and actually lines as well. And really, another interesting thing with it is, even though you can come tonight for opening night, Friday will be the last performance in that auditorium before it is torn down. And that auditorium has served us for over 50 years. My grandmother graduated across that auditorium. So, I mean, it's certainly a fine wrapping up of an illustrious career for Cullman High School, and a start of a new chapter.
How about the music? Will it be different? Are there different songs?
We've kept very true to the original songs because we love them so much. It's the ones that kids will remember from the movies, adults will remember probably maybe a little bit when they were kids or growing up. And the thing is, though, we have added things that you can't get from the movie, which is the live music, and we have dancers, we have singing, we have special effects, tons of special effects. We really...
So much fun, though.
We wanted to make sure that there was not a single thing that we said, man, we could have added that in there later if we had just a little more time. We didn't want that. We wanted to do everything we could think of, and we did. So,
give me an example, without spoiling it for anybody, an example of some of the special effects.
Well, for one, we have a kabuki cannon, which is a confetti cannon that blasts confetti up into the air at a moment's notice. We have our back screen, which we're doing several different special effects, and then especially a nice effect for Jasmine, we have a traveling carpet.
Whoa.
I'm not going to tell you how it travels.
No, don't spoil the fun.
It's a little bit of magic.
A little bit of magic, just a little bit.
Okay, you said that there wasn't anything that you wanted to do that you couldn't do. Is that right?
That's right.
So one way or the other, you figured out how to do whatever you came up with your imagination, right?
Yeah, even though we were cramped for time, we put everything into the play, and so we got so much done every single day just the other night, we stayed at school until 10 o'clock practicing, drilling it over and over and over and over again.
And even though we stay till 10, our director stays till 12 o'clock. I mean, he works the doctor's hours without any of the benefits. I mean, his dedication is really what brings our department together and brings out talent from actors. Because we're working with things that, you know, most high schools would say are, I guess, subpar when it comes to technical sides and stuff. You know, we're not working with what a major production would have, but we are still delivering, and to be honest, I think surpassing what major productions do. And that's the real victory.
Yeah. How large is the cast?
Oh, well, if you can include the dancers, it's 30, 40 maybe?
Oh, it's ginormous.
It's a lot of people backstage, so you have to like maneuver around people without you messing up their costumes or knocking off their hats, and so it's quite a bit of a challenge to walk backstage during the play. But you have this adrenaline going, so it doesn't matter. You're all excited anyway.
And that's only half of the side. Because it's such an ambitious production, we also have all of the crew members, people that move stuff, people that work the stuff, and there are almost as many crew members as there are cast members. So it's really a team effort.
The music that you will be singing to, is it recorded, or you're going to have a live band?
Well, we went the recorded route so everything could be consistent with dancing and such, and also because there's so many instruments that are not exactly traditional in the Western tradition. You know, it's very Arabic. So we went with the recorded route so that we could do more things.
How did you come up with the costumes? Did somebody have to make them, or were you able to buy them?
Actually, what we did was Mr. Lee, we usually order them from Costco, which is they're the most reliable costume renters, I guess you'd say. And so we've been ordering for them for a while now. But what Mr. Lee did, he pretty much told them what he wanted to, and they gave us what we needed. And though it's a little bit different from the movie, it gives a new, fresh perspective on the Arabic culture and the bright colors and stuff like that.
And we are also masters at jerry-rigging, if you will. All of our
Very much so.
Many of our costumes have been pieced together from things that have nothing to do with Aladdin, and that comes from both necessity and from a wonderful person named Miss Hirschbruner that we have, who is really sort of the mother of our production. She helps take costumes that we have and make them better and make things work for us in that department, as well as just about everything else. We have many jacks of all trades.
Let's talk about what time and when, where.
We will be performing Friday night, 7 o'clock for the Legacy performance, which is the last one in the auditorium. And we're also going to have opening night tonight at 7. So we have tonight at 7 and then tomorrow at 7.
Two performances, tonight and tomorrow night. 7 o'clock, Cullman High School Auditorium. The last performance tomorrow night.
It'll be great.
Boy, I bet you can't wait for the new one, huh?
We needed a facelift for the auditorium.
True, right? And since me and Dara are both going to be gone, we can just lean back and say, well, back when I was in theater, we only had 9 working lights and pulled off a better show, you know. So we get that nice old-timers experience.
Just quickly, Jackson, after graduation, what are your plans?
Well, really, my passion would be to become an English professor and a novelist. I want to be the next great American writer, but also an excellent teacher.
And where are you going to go to school?
Stanford. I've accepted a scholarship.
Okay. Dara, how about you?
Actually, it's kind of the same route for me. I really want to go into English with a concentration in literature, but I want to teach at the same time. And so I'm pursuing a degree in education as of right now.
And where do you want to go to school?
I am going to UAB for sure.
Okay.
I'm excited.
All right. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank
Break
you.
a leg tonight.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll be back with more right after this.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side.
Selling cookies is about the big picture. You have to have a goal. A big goal. Something you and your team want to do in the world. We choose where the money goes. A trip. An adventure. Helping people out. Helping a lot of people out.
And above
about the money?
We are responsible for it.
Handling it, managing it, tracking it, doing great things with it.
This is business.
Girl business.
The biggest girl-run business
In the world.
Did you think this was just about cookies?
Welcome back to Today on 2. Here's our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi, Mountain Dew, and Cullman Jefferson Gas. The Wallace Singers present Old Time Rock and Roll tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday at the Burroughs Center Recital Hall. Tickets are $5 for children, $7 for adults, and they're available at the door. Rummage sale sponsored by First United Methodist Church United Methodist Women. Their annual rummage sale will be tomorrow from 7 to 4 and on Saturday from 8 till noon. Proceeds benefit local nonprofit agencies. And the Alabama Mountain Games will be coming up this weekend at Boogie Bottoms in Cleveland, Alabama. Weekend passes are $25. Children under 12 get in free. Alabama Mountain Games focus on promoting both environmental and recreational conservation across the state of Alabama. And our community billboards, if you have an item for us, email it to channel2cullman@gmail.com or fax it 256-734-7680. And of course, you can post your item also on Facebook, Channel 2 Cullman. The weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Sunny and windy again today, a high of 53. Cloudy, breezy tonight, low of 39. Sunny and warming up tomorrow with a high around 70. Coming up tomorrow on Today on 2, Friday is That's Politics. We'll have Senator Paul Bussman as our guest. Thank you for watching Today on 2.